Welcome back. My next guests are committed to raising funds for Alzheimer's research so that we can collectively bring an end to the terrible disease. Sarah and Robert are here to tell us more about it. Thank you so much for joining me, too.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I want you to first start off by telling us about the Alzheimer's Association and what the mission is in our community.
So the Alzheimer's Association is a national organization, but we do have a local chapter, and the chapter does a tremendous job serving all kinds of different people in different stages of cognitive decline. And it's not just for Alzheimer's disease. There are many things that can cause cognitive decline, and the Alzheimer's Association can support people in with any kind of diagnosis.
How prevalent is the disease, and how urgent is the need to raise funds for research?
So I've been working in the field of dementia care for 28 years now, and I have to tell you, this is the most exciting time that we have had. There's so much movement, so much energy. We have 2 new disease-modifying treatments that are available for people with Alzheimer's. We have blood-based biomarkers as a way of testing to see if people have Alzheimer's disease, and it's much easier than taking a lumbar puncture or even getting people into PET scans that can be very expensive. These tests can then make people or determine whether people are eligible for new treatments or clinical trials, that sort of thing. On top of that, Medicare has just started an 8-year pilot study program aimed at providing care navigators and integrated health care for patients and their care partners. And the idea is that we can really improve the outcomes for everybody. Caregivers' health is every bit as important as the patient's health too. So.
That's right. Let's talk more about the Walk to End Alzheimer's. That's coming up this weekend.
Yes, this Saturday. Registration begins at 9. The program with Dave Graber begins at 11, and the walk begins at 11:15.
Okay. Tell us about what it means and how you've seen it grow year to year. The Walk to End Alzheimer's has been a huge thing, and Western New Yorkers especially have supported this chapter.
It has. It's an incredibly powerful event. When you get out to the site and you see this sea of purple, and truthfully, the Alzheimer's Association has held many walks this season, not just the Buffalo Walk. So the support across Western New York has been tremendous. But when you get to these events and you just see this sea of purple, and it's incredibly moving and inspiring. It's great.
I grew up going to the walk with my grandmother in New York City. Unfortunately, so many people are affected by this disease. Both of my great-grandparents had it. And Robert, I believe you had someone in your family.
My mom is the reason I walk. She was diagnosed during the peak of the pandemic, and we had nowhere to go. There were no support groups open. So I turned to the internet. I turned to the Alzheimer's website, and they had all of the information I needed to plan to develop an action plan, develop a will, power of attorney, all of the things that you need to do as soon as you have the words, your mom has Alzheimer's.
Right, right. And so you can be a testament more than anyone as how the Alzheimer's Association is not just for the patients, it's really helping that family and those caregivers with the journey.
No, they have wonderful respite programs for caregivers. My stepfather and I participate in programs for caregivers, and they also have programs for the patient, day programs, and they're just wonderful. And I encourage anyone who is going through this to reach out to the Alzheimer's Association and see what they have to offer. We do have something for everyone.
I would also just add that the Alzheimer's Association does a tremendous amount of research as well. So they are one of the largest funders of research in the country.
Wow.
And so the funds that we raise at the walk really
Going towards-
support those efforts, as well as the services and supports for the community.
All righty, Sarah and Robert, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this. Viewers, this event is happening on Saturday at the Outer Harbor. You can register by visiting alz.org/WNY Walk and connect with them on social media. Thanks again for coming in.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.
We brought these on.